This is lesson 8 in our algebra topic, and it's about converting or changing word sentences into algebraic expressions. Let's have a look at this example. It says translate the following word statements into algebraic expressions. It says the sum of A and B. Okay, so the clue here is we need to know what the word sum means, and sum of course means plus. So the sum of A and B just means the A plus B. As simple as that. Alright, L divided by 7. Well, L divided by 7. But as we know in algebra, we don't write it as L divided by 7. We write it as L over 7. A number that exceeds x by k. So exceeds, we need to, there's another word for exceeds is increase. So we need to increase x by k. So we're going to go x plus k. D, product of 8 and m, or product means times. So we're going to go 8 times m. And of course we know that we don't write it as 8 times m. We write it as 8m. Now, something a little bit more complicated. The sum of h and 9 multiplied by 2. So, if we have the sum of h and 9, so sum is plus 9, and then we say multiplied by 2, that is incorrect. Because what it's saying in the statement is we want to add h and 9 together first and then multiply by 2. This, of course, if we use mod maths, is timesing 9 times 2 and then adding the h. So that is wrong. What we need to do is say, well, if we're going to add h and 9 first, we need to use some brackets. So I write down h plus 9, and then we can times the result of that by 2. Alright, F. A number 4 times greater than D. A number 4 times greater than D. Well, that would just be 4 times D, but of course we're going to write that as 4D. The difference between Q and R, the difference is subtraction, so it's Q minus R. And the last one, half of D, well, we can write that as a half times D. And you can write it as a half D, that's okay. I would prefer to write it as D over 2. Alright, so when you go through this worksheet, make sure you know your terminology. Sum, number, difference, exceeds, product, half, divided by. There's lots of other words in this worksheet that you'll need to remember. Let's see how you go.